Michelle here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is our recurring morning basket or reading choices collaboration that I am co-hosting with Lindsay from Bites of Memory, April from The Simple Rugged Path, and Lee from Creative Two-Time Mom, and where we share our books that we're reading for the month. So today I am sharing the books that we're reading for May, and this will be my last time that I will be doing a video on our books till school starts back up, and we're gonna start back in August. So June and July we're taking a little break. So the first book that we're reading, this is a read aloud. We are not doing an arrow guide or anything, just enjoying and continue our unit on the Nazi, the Holocaust, and World War II. So we are reading Number the Stars by Lois Lowry. And if you haven't read this book, it is absolutely beautiful. It is about a family that hides a Jewish girl in their home during the World War II and the time of the Holocaust. And so far, we're loving it. It's a beautiful story. Next one we're reading the What Was the Lewis and Clark Expedition. And this is just, we are pairing this with our Thinking Tree journal. Okay, so we're reading this, we're taking notes in our journal, and just to continue our American history studies. For the next couple of books, I am going to be doing a kind of a study on figurative language. So I got a couple books to read about, that have to do with the different figurative language. So I'm just going to share this book with you all. And I also bought this little packet at Teacher Pay Teacher, just some activities. I'm not big on worksheets, but I just got this packet so my daughter can work on that from now till the end of the school year. And I'll share that with you in a second. We have Will Moses Raining Cats and Dogs. Okay. And I think this one was it says a collection of irresistible idioms and illustrations. Okay, study idioms. Next one I have Mad as a Wet Hen and Another Funny Idioms. So we're gonna be reading that one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read the stories and then we're gonna work through the little activities in that activity packet that I bought. Next one I have is Crazy Like a Fox, a Simile Story by Lorraine Levy. Next I have Tap Tap Boom Boom, and this is one to read on onomatopoeia. Next I have When Papa Snores, also to read before we study onomatopoeia. Next one is Twilight Comes Twice, and I believe this one was about personification. Yes. And this one also, Kate and the Beanstalk. Next one is Have You Are Toast, Another Metaphors We Adore. So read before we study metaphors. If You Were, alliteration. Some Smug Slug, this is also for alliteration. And the last one I have here is also for American history. It is A More Perfect Union, the story of our Constitution. We are working through this packet that I bought from Teacher Pay Teachers. I got it from RachelLynette.com. And she has a Teacher Pay Teacher store as figurative language work packet, and it just has goes through all the different figurative language. So we're going to talk about simile, metaphors, idioms, hyperbole, personification, onomatopoeia, and alliteration. So we just go each section. We explain a little bit what it is. We'll do some activities. This is not. I'm not big on worksheets, but when I saw this, I think this will be a good activity, packet to do to work on figurative language, and just good for writing. And we'll work as much as we can from now till the end of May. That's when we're gonna finish school. Okay, it's never like I said, I'm not big on worksheet, but they're not horrible, and it's always good to get some writing done. Okay, so this is really neat. So this is it. This is what we're going to be doing from now till the end of May, the end of the school year. I will not, of course, my daughter will be reading and will be going to the library, but we are not, throughout June and July, we're not going to do any specific studies or anything. And I'll share with you what we're going to be doing for the summer in a later video, which is not gonna be much. I'm gonna take a break. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check the ladies channel so so you can see what they're reading for the month of May, and I will see you all soon. Bye.